Good evening, everybody. It's your girl, Candy J, your favorite relationship coach and clinical sexologist. I am currently sharing to a few places. You know how I do, so that some other people can come and join us to watch. And if you drop by, if you are just dropping by today, leave me a little emoji to let me know that you were here. You know that song. What's the song by? Was it by Beyonce? I was here. I just need to know that you were here, right? So today I am talking about premarital coaching. I won't be before you long. This is not meant to be a long, drawn out video today. I just need to drop a few pieces of information. I know it's been a minute since I've been in front of you guys like this, but I am definitely excited to be here because it's just been June was a long month, guys, and so many different things happen. So, and I'll share a few of those things on the show on Sunday. Keep in mind, I do have a show on Sunday. And we are talking to some phenomenal teenagers about sex. And the last time I had some teenagers talking about sex, we got a little interested in talking about some vibrating toothbrushes and all kinds of things that were happening, right? But anyways, guys, so again, my name is Candy J. I am a certified clinical sexologist through the Dr. Rachel Institute and through the American Colleges of Sexologists. I am a relationship coach. I am a Mocha marriage trainer. I am a marriage boot camp coach, a certified two together premarital educator, which is what we're talking about tonight, through the state of Texas. But so, guys, when you are thinking about premarital education, counseling, coaching, that's me. And so, some people have asked me about what I do and what I talk about. And so, let me just go first of all to say that the top 5 reasons that people get divorced is housework. They don't know how to talk about housework. It wasn't predetermined. There's communication that there's expectations that people thought that, oh, this is what you should do and this is what you should do, and it breaks up the family. Kids are the other main factor. We don't talk about discipline. We don't talk about how many kids we want to have. We don't talk about if we don't want to have kids sometimes. Family and friends are another reason why people divorce. Family because you take you put your family in a pedestal over your wife or your husband. Friends, you let your friends get in the way of the things that go down in your household. You either talking too much about what's happening and not coming to the significant other, or loaning money out, or there's a plethora of things that can happen when it comes to family and friends that don't get talked about and dealt with beforehand. Finances. Finances are probably the biggest thing that people come to me about, and of course sex, but finances, because nobody talks about a budget. Finances are a taboo thing, but when you merge a household together, it's no longer one person, it's not longer this other person over here, it's two people, right? And those two people become one, right? And so when you merge your household, you also merge your finances, and those things have to be talked about. If not, there'll be the demise of your family, right? You can't be hiding credit cards and hiding a bank account over here, and you struggling over here, but you got the money over here, but you're not telling your spouse about it, or going to Victoria's Secrets and Michael Kors and Coach and spending the extra money that was meant for saving up for a house. So, these are things that people deal with. Sex and intimacy is the other major thing that comes to me. Now, let's talk about sex for just 5.2 seconds, because that is my specialty, right? Intimacy is a big thing, right? And so intimacy has to be done in the manner of love languages as well, right? So if you're a physical touching quality time person like I am, spending quality time could be sitting on the couch and watching TV together and laughing about whatever, or it could be having a quality conversation while we're hiking together, or it could be laying in the pool on the little, what do you call those things, those little floaty things, and just spending a little bit of time together, and that satisfies their love language, which means that that will satisfy their need to go to the next level, right? Intimacy is about making it fit with their particular love language. So the top 5 reasons for divorce is housework, kids, family, friends, finances, and sex, right? So I just said all of these things to say, what does that have to do with premarital coaching and counseling, Candy? Everything. Absolutely everything. Why? Why am I getting married? I'm getting married for love. I'm getting married for companionship, financial stability and support, the comforts of your home, intimacy, children. Does that sound all familiar right there? Kind of some things that I just talked about and the reasons why people get divorced. So when we talk premarital counseling and coaching, we talk about all those things. What's a good marriage to you? What's a good wife to you? What's a good husband to you? How do I deal with anger? What is my role in this marriage? That's something that is not predefined by society. That is predefined by the boundaries and the conversations that you have with your significant other. Faith. Am I an atheist? Am I Buddhist? Am I a Christian? Are we going to church? Are we not going to church? Are we spiritual? Are we religious? Those conversations must be had, especially and then when children enter the picture. How are we raising our children? Are we raising them atheist, Catholic, Buddhist, whatever? Are we just going to be spiritual with our children? Are we going to be hippies? What is it that you're going to do, right? What are our similarities? What are our differences? Now, mind you, you can't talk about every single thing that possibly could come up, but you can try. And then when you learn what that person's love language is how to communicate with that person, what their family values are, how to navigate a blended family if you have kids, conflict and communicate. When you learn how to do all of those things, then you can have a healthy marriage. If you don't know how to navigate when something happens inside of your marriage, because we can talk about all of these things and all of our triggers, right? But if we don't know how to react and we don't know how to, seek help when we need to seek help, and using our coping skills, where I hear you say that you don't like it when I go smoke pot, or I hear you say that, texting somebody a picture of yourself is cheating. It's all about how do you communicate and validate those people, your person, I'm sorry. And so in premarital counseling and coaching, I talk about all of these things. And it is a known fact, it is a known statistic that people that go to premarital counseling and actually work out all of these things and talk about all of these questions, there are over 300 questions that you should ask before you get married. Over 300, right? And so that you begin to learn how to navigate through this with this person. Because if you truly love this person and you're truly meant to be together, you're going to learn how to navigate those ins and outs with that person. And you're going to learn that this person is a gift giving person, or this person likes to receive words of affirmation and they need things to build them up. And you're going to learn how to cope with things when those things happen. So, I just wanted to get on here because a lot of people don't realize that I do premarital counseling and coaching. With Two Together Texas, in the state of Texas, I offer the ability to get $60 off of your marriage license if you do counseling with me, and you also get to waive the 72-hour waiting period in the state of Texas. Now, just because that's the state of Texas doesn't mean that I can't do it from anywhere, from any state. But I just wanted to specifically definitely talk about that, because that is the benefit for Two Together Texas. But so let me know if you have any questions about anything that I particularly offer, because this is not the only service that I offer. But today was all about premarital counseling and coaching. So again, my name is Candy J, and don't be a hater. If you know somebody that may need premarital coaching or need any of my services, make sure that you like, share, and subscribe, and hit that bell so that you always get the notifications. Okay? Have a wonderful day, guys. See you in the post.